He
I
did.
think the wrong people are getting blamed for this game. I'm going to be honest. I think the wrong people are getting blamed for this game. It's been Kyle. I saw some people saying it's Jimmy G for not completing the 3rd and 6 and throwing it maybe half a foot behind Deebo
I saw
Samuel.
that too.
The guy that's really should be getting blamed for this game is
Okay,
the
let's
captain
talk
of this
about him.
football team. The captain of this football team.
Yeah.
A guy who I'm sure they practiced situationally and made him the hands guy. There's no reason for him to go Brandon Bostic on that onside kick. All of this conversation, the Lions scoring a touchdown in garbage time, all of that, that's routine in an NFL game.
Yes.
Defenses get their head on,
Yes.
put their
The
the
only
game's
reason this
basically
game
over.
was a game is because of George Kittle
He
in his
muffed the
face.
onside kick. That's why this game was a game.
Yeah, he took it
I've
off
seen
his
the
face.
Deebo fumble get blamed. I've seen the George Kittle, the Jimmy Garoppolo throw. I've seen people say Kyle Shanahan. I saw your tweet. That was funny. Kyle Shanahan with a 4.4 touchdown lead is the scariest
Kyle
thing in
Shanahan
the
versus a 4-score lead. My
Yeah.
favorite. I love this matchup.
No, but really, the guy that should be getting blamed is Kittle. They've probably gone over that. I'm sure the Niners aren't a bad situational football team the way the Jim Harbaugh 49ers were. I mean, if you remember, one of their biggest issues was they were just bad situationally. This Niners team is prepared for the most part situationally. And so I'm sure they've gone over that. They believed in George Kittle so much the first time that they had Mo Sanu as the hands guy on the second onside kick. But Fred Warner, of course, with great confidence, just went and got that football.
Yes.
But George Kittle, to me, I know the ball bounced right before him. But right when that ball bounced, he wasn't sure whether he should go attack that ball or he should just stay back and catch it. And ball hits him in the face mask. Bang, Lions recovered. But really, this game is a game because George Kittle did not recover an onside kick that was pretty routine. He was wide open.
Like,
it was
let's be honest. If Ross Dwelley was in that position, game over.
Yeah,
Mohamed Sanu,
actually, I was thinking of that same thing because Ross Dwelley was the guy who picks up the guy right in front of Kittle, so he's right in front of Kittle blocking. If you switch their roles, because
Kittle's a better blocker. Dwelley has better hand-eye coordination. I mean, but who am I? I'm just quality control. No, yeah, George, it was your fault. And what's funny is we talked to him about it after the game, and someone was like, "Take us through that play." He was like, "Oh yeah, it was just a perfect kick. Just a perfect. There's nothing I could do. Nothing you could do. Sub yourself out, dude. Give Dwelley a chance, or Sanu, or someone. I mean, if that's your attitude, like there are just certain onside kicks that I can't handle. Tell the coach that. So I don't think it's not for me, man.
Well, what I don't get is the perfect onside kick, whatever. But like, I just don't understand how the conversation about this football game has been on so many other things. But the Lions scoring with under 2 minutes is a very routine thing. Yeah. This became a football game when that onside kick hit him in the face. If he recovers that onside kick, the Niners run the ball 4 times, and that game is over. The Niners win the game, 41-26 or 41-25, whatever the score
all we're talking about is Kyle Shanahan getting Jason Verrett hurt in a blowout. Instead, George Kittle takes the ball off his face, and things get very interesting. That's the only reason things got interesting. And it's like you would not expect the Niners to not field an onside kick. Why would you expect that to happen?
I mean, people are bringing up the Deebo fumble. I mean, you should not have to throw the ball with 55 seconds left to convert a 3rd and 12 up 41-33. Like that should not be happening in a game that you were up 41-14 with what?
Did you hear that Bosa took all of his tape off? They told him he was done. He went to the sideline. He took all his tape off, and they were like, "Hey, Nick, about that, we need you." He was like, "Okay."
No, but these are the kind of things.
I've never seen anything like that.
If he recovers that onside kick with a minute 50 left, this is the most routine blowout of all time. There's no conversation about the Niners nearly blowing the game and all of that. And yes, Deebo should not have fumbled. That's on Deebo. He definitely should not have fumbled in that area. They converted the 3rd down. But when you were up by how much they were up, they do not need a 3rd down conversion with 55 seconds left to ice that football game. George Kittle he's the best football player on this team, or one of, if you want to say Trent Williams, Nick Bosa, who I would say are the 2 best, and I'd probably put Kittle 3rd. But are you kidding me? Yeah. You have to. That's a no-brainer to me. And it goes back to this special teams. I mean, Robbie Gould once again missing a 50.
You want to be paid like a wide receiver? Goal. Catch the ball.
They make too many mistakes for a veteran football team when you're trying to close games. Like, first of all, fumble snap exchange, first play of your season. That's a mistake that shouldn't happen for any team that's has the aspirations they have. They made that mistake. Then you look
you weren't playing a real team. Otherwise, that could have lost the game for you right off the bat.
I mean, the fact they treat Robbie Gould like he's a Fred Warner, a George Kittle, a franchise level player as a kicker, and he cannot. You cannot rely on him from 50 plus yards. No. That's basically like having a quarterback that you can't throw 50 plus yards down the field, but you're really happy with how he throws the ball from 0 to 15 yards. So that's not ideal.
Sounds and like then finally,
and then finally, like this is just a bad special teams play. You have to be able to catch this football on the onside kick. I mean, the Green Bay Packers, the reason the Seattle Seahawks went to the Super Bowl in 2014 is because Brandon Bostic did exactly what George Kittle did yesterday.
And Brandon Bostic isn't George Kittle.